End of the day, you have to recognize this life that we live in is to be lived. And I'm gonna put it like this: your life is always going to be a story. Your life right now is one long story. The way that you identify is based on the memories you've associated with throughout the longevity of your life story, right? So I need to break it down like this: two types of people, bosses and bitches. But let's get a little deeper about the situation. Your life is either gonna be one long tale of overwhelm or overcoming. Which one are you fucking choosing? All these sorry ass motherfuckers in this life with all these motherfucking excuses as to why they're not manifesting the individual that they're being gifted as a motherfucking creative vision, as if they're disassociated with the fact that reality is actually happening in front of their face, unbeknownst to them, it seems like, right? Let's get to the point. Either their lives are gonna reflect overwhelm, where they're just being habitually self-victimizing, habitually self-disempowering, habitually leaving themselves as fucking creatures of circumstance, or you're gonna have a story that you're building off of all the gifts. People call them shits adversities. I call them shits motherfucking gifts. You feel me? Obstacles, gifts, challenges to test your fucking wits, to test your character, to test your cloth, to evolve against. If there's no external stimulus that you're not used to, there is no evolution. There is no change. And it's whenever somebody gets introduced to a external stimuli, an external factor, an external circumstance that they have hitherto had to experience, prior never experienced, it's only then we see what you're made of, and to see if you're gonna overcome or be overwhelmed by the shit. Whatever you are, your world is yours. Listen, like I say all the time, evolution is the only solution, but you either gonna live the rest of your life bitching out, coming up with wild excuses, self-victimizing, using self-debilitating habits to get through your day, get through your life, and then fucking die a fucking bitch, right? Because you just couldn't cope with life. You couldn't adapt to life. You had to smoke, drink, do all this other dumb shit, and that's why you look like a dumb bitch. You feel me? At the end of the day, we can't placate the bullshit. We can't placate the bullshit. We can't feed into the lies. We can't provide energy to the delusions. Because there's people out here that was like myself, who needed the answers, who needed the guidance, who was looking for that individual who was gonna have that integrity and show an individual the way. I got tired, bro. I got tired of hearing all this spiritual bullshit, but motherfuckers is still broke, strung out on dope. I got tired of the crystals. I got tired of the incense. I saw right through all of that bullshit. I'm like, where are the people who are gonna put in the work? Where's the inspirational result that's gonna make me feel like it's fucking possible? Fuck it, you know what? I know all this shit. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna go live all this shit. And now, you don't even know how much shit I had to go through in my life. It's hard for me to talk about it, but the person that I am, this polished individual, this man that y'all are now seeing and meeting, has been through a lot of shit. And the greatest ones have always been through a lot of shit. So I'm letting you know right now, you have to wake up to the fact that 1, you're alive, 2, you're either bossing up and bitching out, 3, your life is either gonna reflect a long, whack-ass story of being overwhelmed consistently by life and then dying one big overwhelmed, depressed motherfucker, right? Sad-ass story, going out sad. Or your life is gonna reflect an individual who consistently embraced all the adversities, the gifts, you feel me? The unfamiliar circumstances that one can align with, to adapt to grow through, right? An individual who overcame everything that all these motherfuckers get overwhelmed by. You get overwhelmed by a wake-up time, bro. You get overwhelmed by a fucking diet. You get overwhelmed by what? A bitch. You get overwhelmed by a toxic quote-unquote relationship. Leave that shit. The world is humongous. You stuck doing what? You fucking your own life up. That's why we at that point. It's like, yo, your life is fucked up because of you. And if you don't realize that you have to seek the solutions, you have to say, you know what? This shit ain't working. Obviously, what I think I know isn't fucking working. Because you're going to know it's not working. But most of y'all are so used to trying to adjust to shit that don't work instead of just adjusting by finding shit that works and then, wow, solution, don't have to adjust to some shit that doesn't work consistently, aka fight a losing battle. Whatever you are, your world is yours. I just gave you the gem of the century. Are you writing a life story that is one whack-ass story of being overwhelmed, depressed, you out here fucking excuse-making machine like a motherfucker, you fat and disgusting, or you skinny and weak, and you looking crazy, and you out here, you know what I'm saying, not living the life that you really want to design, you feel me? At the end of the day, we know what the vibes is, you feel me? So I don't even gotta drag this shit out at this point. It's really that fucking simple, and we can see who the fuck anybody is. Are you being overwhelmed by life? Or are you fucking winning? Are you fucking consistently taking L's, but not learning? Or are you going through situations, maybe it don't fucking go your way every time, but at least you contrive a lesson from it, a blessing from it? Like I said, the adversity is the gift, you fucking idiot. But I'm not gonna take no bullshit from nobody, yo. Listen, you look at me, I look a certain way for a reason. You fat motherfuckers look a certain way for a reason. You drug addict, drugs dependent, substance abusing motherfuckers, depressed motherfuckers is depressed for a reason. I'm never depressed. I don't understand how you can be depressed. The only time you can be depressed is if you're living a fucking lie and you're living a story of consistent overwhelm. And that's all in your mindset, because you're choosing to allow shit to overwhelm you. Because if we just turn your loudspeaker of a mind on, we could tell you're just self-victimizing and sounding like a bitch the whole way. Shout out to my mentor for putting me onto that one. He's like, if you could put a loudspeaker, a depressed person's loudspeaker, a depressed person's mind on loudspeaker, and you're gonna hear how selfish they really are. Whatever you are, your world is yours. Ain't no fucking excuse. If you're gonna do this shit, you're gonna do this shit. Everybody else, you fucking bullshitting, you know what I'm saying? And as the levels continue to grow, as the community continues to build, as the inspiration continues to continue, as the vibes continue to raise, listen, my life at this point, y'all seeing it live action, you feel me? You better wake the fuck up. It's one long ass story of overcoming. Your shit looking crazy. Why? Because you're consistently overwhelmed. Why? Because you just keep bitching out instead of bossing up. Whatever you are, your world is yours. We don't take no L's. We just make lessons. You feel me? Whatever you are, the adversity is the blessing. Whatever you are, your world is yours. Evolution is the only solution. You better get the fuck together before this shit ends. Because y'all act like y'all gonna be here forever and y'all got time. That's the most entitled shit in the world. Delayed elevation is because of your procrastination. You could be on that next level. You could be swagging. I'm leaving all y'all motherfuckers behind, bro. I swear to God, I've already done it. I'm already doing it. I'm in beautiful spaces. It's happening. You can either get with the shit, elevate, and be that motherfucker that you always wanted to be, and then die knowing like, yeah, I overcame all that bullshit. Everything that everything that was designed to stop you. I turned adversity into an adventure. You motherfuckers out here turning adversity into fucking your downfall. Get the fuck out of here. Whatever you are, your world is yours. It's like 30 degrees out here, and I'm out here with no shirt, feeling like motherfucking I got the chi of the century. Get on the program. Get your shit together. Get the mindset, homie. You think this shit just about a workout. This is a mindset. This is a lifestyle. This is your psychological well-being. If you ain't seeing it, you ain't seeing it. Whatever you are, your world is yours. You have to understand. It all starts in the mindset. If you don't got the book, go get the book. Go get the book.